Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your week ahead, October 22nd to the 31st, 2019. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you so very much for being here. And a happy Halloween. So, Capricorn, when I was tapping into your energy, what I was getting was movement, messages, swift movement, swift actions, kind of like the Eight of Wands energy. Actually, exactly like the Eight of Wands energy. So, you may be looking to make moves, or you're looking to have communication back and forth, or you're looking to hear some news, or someone may be looking to hear some news from you. But you may be also focusing on progress, trying to have progress is also what I'm picking up too. So let's get into what you got going on from October 22nd to 31st, Capricorn. Spirit, what is the theme for Capricorns? Capricorn Collective, October 22nd to the 31st. What is the biggest theme for the Capricorn Collective, please? October 22nd to the 31st. What is the biggest theme for the Capricorn Collective, please? October 22nd to the 31st. What is the biggest theme? Capricorn Collective, October 22nd to the 31st. Clear message, please. Clear and accurate message, please, for the Capricorn Collective. What is the theme? What is the biggest theme and focus for the Capricorn Collective, please? October 22nd to the 31st. The biggest theme for the Capricorn Collective. Ooh, what the hell? Abandonment. This is your biggest theme and focus, Capricorn. Abandonment. So you might be trying to quit something or quit someone or scrap something or leave something behind, or this is happening to you. But this is abandonment. Okay? Let's see what else we can find out, Capricorn. You may be trying to leave something behind, or someone might be trying to leave you behind. But this is abandonment. Or this is, or you're dealing with that. Someone, you may have left something, or someone may have left you. If there's something you may no longer want to work on, but there's something you just want to move away from, or something has moved away from you, but there's this left behind energy, or leave it behind energy. Spirit, what are the messages you have for the Capricorn Collective? Okay. Adjacency. You have adjacency. So there may be things or situations or people that you care about, or that you no longer care about being next to. Adjacency. So with adjacent, there's somebody or people or something that either you care about being next to or being joined with, or you no longer care about being next to or joined with. Because adjacency talks about being adjoined, being next to. Interesting. So, and what's interesting here, if you take a look, there's like three faces. So you may have a you may feel a little claustrophobic, Capricorn, where you may someone may feel like they need space. You may feel like you need space, or someone felt like they needed space, or just felt like that they had no space, or you had no space. Or the abandonment is a result of trying to create space because, or to create distance. Because look at that. Something or someone you felt was tied to your hip, or someone felt like this about you, Capricorn. So either you feel left, or you feel left behind regarding someone or something that you wanted to be next to, close to. Or this is the other way around. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Let's get into this, Capricorn. Spirit, tell me more for Capricorn Collective, October 22nd to the 31st, 2019. What does Capricorn need to know about these messages? What's in the recent past for Capricorn? What's in the present? What's in the future for Capricorn? What is Capricorn's attitude towards the situation? What is Capricorn's concern? What is Capricorn's challenge? What is Capricorn's likely outcome? And from the bottom of the deck, what is the overall energy surrounding Capricorn, please? Thank you. October 22nd to the 31st, 2019. Something got too close for comfort, or uncomfortably close. Okay. Let's see, Capricorn. Let's get into this. At the bottom of the deck, you do have the Four of Wands. So there may be a focus on home. There could be a focus on a significant relationship. There could be marriage involved. This could be around a celebration. Or this could just be a focus on wanting to have harmony in a situation, or wanting to see your actions line up and achieve completion and success here. This could be concerning someone from the past or something from the past with the Six of Cups here. This could be concerning family or children with the Six of Cups. This could be concerning something that there may have been issues with trying to reconcile or come to a solution. Now, in the recent past, you do have the Two of Cups. So, with the Two of Cups, this is emotions and feelings. This could be a relationship. But this is talking about an energy of coming into union and understanding and agreement where there's harmony. There may have been harmony in the recent past, a connection. This may be someone that you have a soul connection, a soul tie with. Then this may be someone that there was love, a commitment. An understanding, togetherness. At present, you do have the artist, which for me is similar to the magician. This is one of the champion cards of the 5 champions in this particular deck. And the artist speaks to creation taking form through your inspiration and the actions that go behind that. So where you are at present is you are creating, forming something. Let's take a look at what that is. Spirit, tell me more about the artist. Something's taking form that you are creating. You have the 8 of Swords. So it's something that you are trapped in your mind about. This is mental energy. Something that you experience limitation or restrictions, or having difficulties navigating or seeing your way through, or feel confined in. Something that you are trying to create some balance with that 2 of Pentacles underneath. You're trying to create some sort of balance here. There's some sort of limiting factors that you're dealing with. And there's some, you're trying to create a way to address it and bring balance by seeing how you can change it or adapt or juggle things. Because you want harmony. Now, in the future, you have the Lover. So this is definitely to do with a significant relationship, love interest. This is someone that either this relationship was abandoned, was strapped. There may have been a marriage that could have resulted in a divorce or separation. And at present, you may be trying to figure out how to come back together here with this Four of Wands. And with the artist here, you're trying to create, or you're inspired, or trying to see how you can form a way to get past the restrictions or the limitations or the trap mindset. This is also a self-imposed prison. Now, it is possible you could be experiencing being in, with needing to have to work within the confines of the limitations that you find yourself in this situation, but you definitely are working on this shit, Capricorn. At present, you're working on coming out of that shit. You're looking at how to balance it, how to change it, how to adapt to it at present. And with that artist, you have that drive, that passion to do it. You're determined. In the future, you have the Lovers. So with the Lovers, you could be dealing with the Gemini or have this energy in your chart. The Lover speaks to a decision, heart decision, head over heart decision, or maybe you're making a heart over head decision here. But this is about also talking about commitment, going into an agreement, a contract. The Lovers can also talk about you trying to have emotional balance with something, internal balance with the situation. With that Lover's energy, you could be coming into union, coming into an agreement, because they are kind of dancing. Tell me more about the Lovers for Capricorn. Tell me more about the Lovers for Capricorn. Tell me more about the Lovers. Thank you. You have the Knight of Wands. So you're taking action, or there's some sort of movement here. Underneath you have Wild, which is the another Champion card. And the Wild speaks about coexisting in life, in the natural world, bringing things into a divine balance, living in the present moment with things. So this is you or someone you're dealing with where there is movement. There is movement here. Action being taken. So there's a decision being made. A decision perhaps that you want to establish in the future that is conducive to how you want to live or what you want to have exist for yourself, that will be in balance with you. And this is the adjacency, you perhaps wanting to join with what you originally abandoned, or with what was abandoned. You want to return to it. Now the caution here is you want to make the right choice, and you want to be mindful about what it is that you are agreeing to. And with that Knight of Wands, you want to be mindful about, whether this is you or someone you are dealing with, because the Knight of Wands is very fast energy. So you don't want to be too hasty or impulsive, but also, are you or who you're dealing with, a half-assed individual? I gotta say, Capricorn, where you're in and out, and where this choice of decision is something that you're not all the way in, or the person you're dealing with may not be all the way in here about for this situation. And so I feel like that's what's going on here in the future, is that there's a decision being made about a connection, around a relationship. If this is not a relationship, this has something to do with being able to come into agreement or into a contract with something, where, with this Knight of Wands energy here, somebody, maybe both parties, but at least someone in this scenario is not all the way in. Um, Someone is leaning more towards abandoning this situation, this decision, this union, this contract, this agreement. And this may be you, or this may be who you're dealing with. And maybe you are the one that's experiencing abandonment here, because someone may not be all the way in, because someone wants to follow what is more in alignment with them, with the wild, that really is their natural divine balance for their present moment. Both parties are in pursuit of this, but there may be a misalignment here in the future. It just feels like somebody's not all the way in. And so your energy and attitude here is this Knight of Pentacles. So this is you being determined. You might be slow moving with this, because maybe it's you, Capricorn, that maybe not all the way in, or you're back and forth here, or in and out, or you're determined to see something happen, or make something happen, or get something done, or help out in this situation as much as possible, as much as in a practical way as you can. But it may be moving too slow for you, but you are determined to see this through nonetheless, with this Knight of Pentacles. The Knight is the slowest knight in the deck, but of the knights, but the Knight also is very determined, very reliable, dependable, and will get shit done. It's just a matter of when. And so your concern here is this Empress. So you may be concerned about your mother, or someone that is some sort of matriarch, or a very prominent feminine energy. Or you may be concerned that, whether or not you can create what you want here, whether you can build on this, whether you can grow it, whether you can prosper this situation, whether you can see productivity around it, whether you can see success. Whether you can produce what you want here. Whether you can nurture this. Whether you can create it. Whether you can get the receptivity. Your challenge is the High Priestess. And the challenge of the High Priestess is, something may be a mystery to you. You may be having issues with what may be hidden to you, or something not being all the way clear, or there may be the challenge of you gaining understanding or wisdom in the situation. There may be challenge of getting enlightenment. There may be the challenge of you being able to get the reliance you want in another. There may be the challenge of needing validation or communion here. There may be the challenge of secrets. the challenge of getting to the truth. With this high priestess energy, there may be the challenge of memories here. You know, memories can be coming into play about how this is being viewed, and it's coloring the situation for you or the other person. And by the way, with the Empress, you could be dealing with the Libra or Taurus. And with the High Priestess, you could be dealing with the Cancer or Taurus. But your likely outcome is you do have the Six of Wands. So this is you experiencing victory after going through some challenges of strife or struggle, or any tugging back and forth in the matters that you are dealing with. Or this is you gaining recognition or acknowledging something here, but this is some sort of victory that you do experience in the end. With your focus to one harmony or success, or the ability to celebrate. So it feels like there is the issue of abandonment hanging in the bounds with something that you want to, be next to. And there is the concern about whether or not what you want to be next to, whether you want to be next to it, or whether what or who wants to be next to you. And there may be a delay, or the back and forth and in and out around that. Spirit, tell me more about the Six of Wands, please. For Capricorn. Tell me more about the Six of Wands. Thank you. With the Six of Wands, you do have the Five of Swords. So there's some sort of conflict. There could be arguments. Or this may be you back and forth in your mind, on any decision you make. Keep changing your mind about something. Or this may be you experiencing some internal conflict, or you're dealing with a conflict with another. But this is about communication and thought. You may be concerned about is this going to be some cost to you here? What cost will there be to you to come into this contract or to make this decision or choice? And whether or not it's the right one. Underneath that is air. So this is based in a lot of thinking, a lot of communication, and communication to what you're connected by, or what you want to be connected by or not connected by anymore. But you have victory over this conflict, over this issue. Because even though fives is difficult energy in this conflict or this communication, you may have been concerned about some sort of defeat here. Fives are about looking at how to change it. Changing how you think, changing how you communicate, changing your approach, changing your plan. But you do see victory here. And it is possible there may be a small cost to you, but victory nonetheless. There may be something you need to acknowledge. What also has come out is the moon. So the moon, that's Cancer and Pisces energy for me. This is around feelings and emotions. There may be uncertainty, uneasiness, a lot of intense emotions around this. There may be issues around clarity, confusion, and fear. With the devil underneath, there may be fears around this. But with the devil, this could also talk about, the level of obligation or toxicity, or the devil can also talk about feeling stuck or bound or depressed or experiencing any trauma or crisis or suffering. Or there may be issues about things that need to be let go of. Perhaps the issue of abandonment. But it does look like you find a way to navigate this. Let's just take a look at this Knight of Pentacles real quick. Spirit, tell me more about this Knight of Pentacles for Capricorn. Tell me more about this Knight of Pentacles. Thank you. With the Knight of Pentacles, you have the Five of Wands. So yeah, there's some sort of strife, competition perhaps, but there's a struggle. And this is you determined to overcome and change or address that struggle. Or this may be you slow to being able to address that struggle and change it. But you still focused on it. Because, this was something that left you disappointed, unsatisfied. But this may also be something that is an opportunity that you don't want to miss. Or you're determined to turn this into an opportunity. Something that originally left you unhappy, dissatisfied. You are determined to find a way to change that and to create an opportunity to find a way to get satisfaction here and contentment in the situation, for this connection, for this partnership, union, contract, or decision. You also have the Fool that just popped out. You could be dealing with an Aries or an Aquarius, or have this energy in your chart. This is about wanting to go in a new direction with optimism. Oh, another card behind that. You want to move on from the dissatisfaction. You want to go on a leap of faith here. Or you may be feeling, because you do have the Practitioner here, and that's another champion card of the 5 cards. And the Practitioner focuses on the understanding of healing. So this is something you want to heal. You want to heal what caused discontentment or boredom or dissatisfaction. And you want to go in a new direction with optimism. This may be something that you had to determine for yourself. This may be something where with the Fool, you may have been in and out about this, trying to decide whether or not you want to take a leap of faith and go in a new direction with optimism, or whether or not this was something that would be foolish and naive. But I do feel, nonetheless, you want something here healed. Just know that you do have victory. And there may be a need for you to be able to acknowledge something or recognize something here. And your guidance, you have 2 cards that came out. You have awakening, which is a 1. So this may be regarding a beginning, a new beginning, a fresh start, or you taking the leadership on something here. Focusing on the potential of something, trying to recenter something, putting new inspiration in something, seeing the gift in something, or trying to. With awakening, this is about attraction, beginning, newness, and community. You may be trying to come together with someone from the past. You also have sanctuary, which is a 40 breaking down to a 4. This is about retreat, haven, refuge, oasis. So this is focusing on putting in the hard work, laying the foundation for what you want here. Focusing on stability, perhaps restructuring something, trying to manifest something, focusing on your security in this. But also with sanctuary, this is about, going into a safe space. So that you can step back and really consider and get to a place of peace and calm so that you can make the right decision. So I feel this is you, Capricorn. This is you dealing with abandonment, but also dealing with wanting to come back together. Something that was abandoned, you want to connect again with something or someone. Or there's something that there's an issue of abandonment here, and whether or not you should reconnect. And so you're in 2 minds about it, but I feel like it's something you want, even though you're in 2 minds about it, and there's a need for you to retreat and consider and get grounded. And I feel that you will and you do, and you sort out your emotions and any confusion or fears, and you get to a place where any conflict in your mind about it or with who it's concerning, you sort it out, acknowledge what needs to be acknowledged, and you get some victory here for yourself, whatever that means for you. I hope these messages help. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.